Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. It's Saturday the 13th of June 2026. Going to get you guys some messages and see what you've got going on. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. What messages do we have for Cancer? Messages for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? The High Priestess in the upright, Knight of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in the upright. You're very much in your feelings about something, a situation, someone. There's something that's hidden, or you are trying to tune into your intuition, your gut feeling about someone. You feel that someone is not being straight with you, or you're not sure how to feel about something or someone. There's possibly you feel that someone is keeping secrets from you, or perhaps you are keeping secrets from someone. You're at a crossroads, or someone is at a crossroads. There is a decision that needs to be made that someone or you cannot make. There's something here about a failed partnership, or not knowing who to trust, what to trust, if someone is trustworthy within a connection, a partnership. And you're holding on to your stability, security. This could be to do with money, but this is about trust. I'm getting trust and reliability. You're very unsure about something here, Cancer. Let's see what it could be about for you. Why is the High Priestess here for Cancer? So, Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. There's something here to do with communication, or a disagreement, or a lack of communication. Again, I'm getting you're trying to decide whether you can trust someone's words. This could be to do with a commitment, a marriage, someone you possibly have family with. It could be to do with your family. Could be to do with business, career, to do with money, stability. But there's something here heavily about trusting communication, or who you can trust. Can you trust their words, or you're waiting for some sort of truth or communication from someone? Why is the Knight of Cups here in reverse for Cancer? The World in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something here that is not fulfilled. There's something here that's unfinished, incomplete, or there's been a lack of success with something here, a lost opportunity, a missed chance, possibly to do with money, finance, something to do with your stability, or some sort of new stable beginning, possibly a new business venture. That something's not quite right here. Perhaps you're in disagreement with someone that you're in business with, or something to do with money. Someone's not being clear with you or honest about money. There's some sort of disconnection from someone here. Something is up in the air, not complete, not finished, lacking closure. Or something has been unsuccessful. Why is the Two of Wands here in reverse for Cancer? The Chariot in the upright and the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. So the Chariot is fast forward movement. It's also your energy, Cancer. So there's perhaps you're taking something that you've been, or something that's been stuck in a state of indecision. Perhaps you're taking forward movement on that now. Something here to do, perhaps this is to do with money, work, finance. Perhaps you've been stuck on how to move forward somehow after some sort of lack of success or a lost opportunity or something that didn't go according to plan, and you're now working towards it, or you know what it is that you need to do in order to get to where you need to be with regards to finances and stability. There's a very fast energy after a time of indecision, and you're now putting in the hard work, working towards something, or you were working towards something very quickly and it sort of didn't happen how you wanted it to happen, or you went very quickly towards something that you thought was going to be stable and it hasn't turned out that way, and you don't kind of know what's going on, or you're waiting to see what happens. Four of Pentacles. Why is it here for Cancer? The Ace of Wands in the upright and the Queen of Swords in the upright. So, a new beginning. So this is, again, this could be a new beginning and a determination to start over after some sort of something didn't go according to plan, something wasn't successful. Perhaps you have needed to seek legal advice on this, or get some advice from a professional in how to move forward with this. This is possibly to do with your job, your career, a business venture you want to begin, a creative, passion that you want to make into a business, a success. There's something here about getting a truth, cutting through the nonsense, being logical, being somewhat detached, and just getting to the point of the matter. You want communication from someone that hasn't been giving you communication or the truth, but you are very much seeking a clear path forward, and cutting through any nonsense or confusion or secrecy. Why is the Three of Pentacles here in reverse energy for Cancer, please? The Eight of Cups in the upright and the Ten of Wands in the upright. There's something here that's been burdening you. And you've kind of been carrying it, but you are at the point of letting go, or wanting to let go, wanting to walk away, or there's something here that was unsuccessful or became a burden. You didn't want to let go, but you're feeling like you have to, because there's conflict or there's disagreements, or it's just not happening. Whatever this thing is, it is not happening. Why is the World here in reverse for Cancer? The King of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups in the upright. So this could be to do with love, romance, a relationship, a connection, but about partnership again. There is someone for one of you, or who it resonates for, that you are connected with, that they're possibly being a little bit selfish or being a bit secretive about money, or about something to do with stability, but I'm getting more about money. There's someone here that's not good with money, or they're not telling you what they're spending money on, or there's something here to do about secrecy around money. Someone who's quite selfish, arrogant, who you are in some sort of disagreement with. And there is a connection here. Love, understanding, mutual love, respect and understanding. But there doesn't seem to be that when it comes to communication for someone. with someone. Why is the Chariot here for Cancer? The Empress in the upright and the Three of Cups in reverse. Someone could be kind of overindulging in perhaps going out, eating out, drinking, socializing, overindulging in some way, and it's affecting finances. You could have children with this person. There's possibly a new beginning for someone here, a beginning in something creative, something to grow, progress, to build something from the ground up. There's a business here, there's an idea, there's a beginning here that someone wants to do. Someone wants to create something within their business, their job, their finances, possibly starting up a business. There might have been a few setbacks or something didn't quite go according to plan, but someone has kind of got some advice, or they know the way forward. They've got setback and they're getting back up again, and they're going to try again, basically, to make this into a success. For someone here, there is a connection that they're keeping a distance from. Possibly some secrecy around this, possibly a third party element involved. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but something that is getting in the way, or there's something here that is secret, that is hidden. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Cancer? The Devil in reverse. The Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, there's someone here that has something's holding them back. Now, it could be an indulgence, a temptation, an overindulgence in something, an addiction, an unhealthy habit, a toxic, whatever it is. But they're trying to move away from it because it's someone. I'm getting that someone's overspending. I got that in Aries reading earlier as well. I don't know if you have Aries in your chart somewhere. You might want to check that one out. But there's someone here is liberating themselves from whatever it is that's negative or unhealthy that's holding them back from going forwards. Could be a negative mindset. With regards to this creative business, this creative new beginning, this Ace of Wands. Someone knows what they need to let go of in order to move forward and be abundant. Someone is breaking free from the limitations that are holding them back, or they're holding themselves back. There's someone here that is accepting what is, what isn't, forgiving themselves or something, someone else, and moving on. Why is the Devil here in reverse energy for Cancer? Judgment in reverse and the Seven of Wands. Someone here, I'm getting the energy for someone that someone's being defensive and secretive. That's not for everyone, obviously. I'm not saying everyone's being defensive and secretive, but there is something here that someone is being defensive and secretive, possibly when it comes to money or their indulgences or some sort of unhealthy habit or lifestyle. There's someone here that needs to go through some sort of awakening. There's a fear of change, a fear of transformation. Someone is avoiding going through some change or transformation, and they're being defensive about it. They're not wanting to deal with whatever it is that they need to do in order to change for the better. Why is the Empress here for Cancer? Seven of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's very indecisive, stuck in indecision. Someone's very bored of being stuck in a rut. There's something that's going very slowly here. Really slowly, and someone's getting frustrated at the lack of progress here. They're also not someone here's stuck in fear and indecision, and it's keeping them stuck from going forwards, but they're really not trusting of a situation or someone within a situation. Why is the Two of Cups here for Cancer? The Three of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords. There's someone here that's delaying the inevitable. There's something here, a breakup that someone needs to go through that they're not going through. There's something, someone needs to let go of someone and they're not letting go of them. They're not wanting to go through this pain, this heartbreak. Someone's like not wanting to give up on something that they know they need to give up on. Or perhaps they're trying to, there's something here that someone needs to let go of something or someone. And I think they've held on for quite a while, but they know they kind of need to detach from this. Someone feels like they're being manipulated and someone's not to be trusted. There's definitely a third party energy here for someone. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be someone's boss, someone's mum, someone's dad, someone's interfering friend or relative. But there's something here that's definitely getting in the way of a situation. Why is the Three of Swords here in reverse for Cancer? King of Wands in the upright and the Two of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, there's something here that needs to be let go of in order to create harmony and balance and stability. And I think someone needs to take, well, you're either about to take leadership on that and move forwards, or you are about to, but you know what it is that you need to do in order to go forwards. Why is Judgment here in reverse for Cancer? The Star in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made, or it has been made. You know what it is that you need to do in order to move forwards. That's kind of disconnecting from someone that doesn't align with you, disconnecting from partnerships that are that don't align with you, or business partnerships that don't, people that are not to be. This is about kind of trust, stability, straightforwardness, being able to trust and have faith in a situation, in a business, in a partnership, in a person, and also letting go of that which holds you back and facing the things that you need to face to get yourself out of a stuck kind of energy. Why is the Lovers here in reverse for Cancer? Ten of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant. Feeling betrayed or coming out of some sort of betrayal, trying to see light at the end of the tunnel. You're healing from something here, Cancer, or you're trying to heal from something. Now, this could be the Hierophant, it could be marriage, it could be someone that you're married to, have children with, that you feel betrayed in some way by them or within the situation, within the relationship. Why is the Star here in reverse? Three of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands in the upright. Again, coming back together after some sort of betrayal. Waiting for something. I don't know what you're waiting for. Why is the Hierophant here for Cancer? The Hermit in the upright, the King of Cups. Right. I'm just going to put these into their suits now. Why is the Three of Wands here for Cancer in reverse? The Magician in reverse, the Ten of Cups in the upright. Why is the Four of Wands here? Oh, Queen of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. There's a lot here, Cancer, isn't there? There's a lot here. There always is for you at the moment when I do your readings, and I have a feeling that this is going to touch on the energy that I've been touching on for quite some time for you. So let's put them into their suits and see if there's been any progress, my dear Cancer. One moment. There's quite a lot here. So there's something that's still unfinished. There's something here that's still up in the air. There's still a lot of up and down emotions to deal with this. There's been someone here, there's been something that's been secret that's been revealed for someone, which has caused I mean, I'm seeing an emotional fulfillment there, a 10 of Cups, but it's just not as straightforward as that, is it, Cancer? There is a commitment here. There is a marriage. There are, well, I'm not seeing, but you could have a family with someone. There's been conflict. This has been something that's been ongoing. It's been a burden. It's just up in the air. Cool, blimey. There's someone here that you're having harsh words with, Cancer. There's been betrayal, there's been secrets, there's possibly been third parties, there's been a possible new beginning that hasn't happened, it's been stuck, it's been delayed. It's been a burden. You've been wanting to take direction on it, but there's been no direction. Perhaps you're now taking direction to finish whatever this is or complete whatever this is. There's someone here that's very harsh with their words, possibly manipulative, deceptive, selfish. They overindulge in something. There's been a toxic energy there, an unhealthy energy there that you've needed or someone's needed to detach from. There's been a decision that's been made to distance yourself from someone, or someone has distanced themselves from you. There's something here that needs to be let go of, and it's been needing to have been let go of for quite some time. Whether you are at the point of doing that yet or not, I don't know. This is like an ongoing saga in your reads, Cancer. There's someone here that you have a connection with, some sort of temptation, a strong desire or passion for, but you don't trust them. This is someone that you possibly could have a new beginning with, but you don't trust them. And you kind of feel like you need to let go of them, but you're not letting go of them. For various reasons, everything's involved here. I'm going to leave this reading here because I still can't make head nor tail of it, to be honest. The ongoing saga of Cancer. I'm going to leave this here. I hope it helped in some way. Sorry if I couldn't. I might do you some extra readings, Cancer, just to, because this has been coming up a lot in your readings. And I really want to get to the bottom of it for you. Not that, you know, I can only read energy, but yeah. For now, I'll leave it here. I might do some extra readings for you. If you want a reading from me, then please email me, ravenoracletarot@gmail.com. And yeah, good luck with the ongoing thing that you're dealing with. Lots of love till next time. Bye-bye.